It's been a back-and-forth series so far, and a capacity crowd is on hand to see if their guys can fight to live another day. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be so sorry to see this series end. I mean, it's been a classic struggle. Offense one night, pitching the next night. We knew coming in that these teams matched up pretty well. But now tied at 2-2, well, it's all going to come down to Game 5 to decide the winner. And I think that's exactly what we hoped for all along.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Toronto Blue Jays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Marcus Stroman gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto.
First pitch, 7:07.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Stroman steps into the windup. 2-2 on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out.
In the second spot,
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Colby Rasmus will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that's a nice job right there. After the pop-up to start the ball game, he's sitting all over this one. And they'll have their first base runner here with one away.
Carlos Correa will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before on pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
The 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
One out and a runner on second base. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Man, these middle infielders, I'll tell you, they are always the pesky ones, aren't they? Here, he just keeps fouling pitch after pitch off, thinking sooner or later that he might get something that he can handle. But in this case, it's truly an instance where a walk is just as good as a hit.
George Springer steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Showtrack. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. To first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Dallas Keuchel will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Kevin Pillar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena with the bare hand. He's out.
Oh, love it. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Josh Donaldson takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And with 2 away, we'll take a look at our playoff bracket. And obviously after tonight, one of these two teams will see their logo move on into that empty spot in the AL Championship Series. Which one will it be? Jose Bautista set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. After 1, no score. Luis Valbuena makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Luis Valbuena.
Stroman's ready. First pitch on the way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
At the plate, John Singleton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Pilar. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. Barney ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Singleton is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. His first homer so far in the series. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting 7.
Russell Martin now.
Catcher, Russell
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That home run a moment ago measured out at 427 feet. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Correa. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Jake Marisnick steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Stroman looks in. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Rocket to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
Push to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Not an easy play out there. You hear that phrase, make sure your first step is back. But he might have got fooled there just a little bit because this is a big swing, but just a little looper. He manages to charge straight in and make the play.
Colby Rasmus will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Dominic Brown digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Dominic Brown.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Dominic Brown. His second home run of the series as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going. And now they stretch the lead out even further.
Into the box, Darwin Barney. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Kevin Pillar will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Chris Colabello will dig in. He singled his first time around. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make them get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
First and second here with nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot towards the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
Josh Donaldson has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. And he's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Jose Bautista could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
You know, things are bad enough as it is, but if you keep falling behind guys like this, he could make this a 5-run inning with just 1 swing.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Take sign? That would be a take sign.
Has to challenge him here. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's really a no-win situation out there on the mound. You can't lay one in there because a guy like this could hit the ball into the parking lot, but you definitely don't want to give him a free run. And now he's got to turn right around and deal with another bases-loaded situation here.
Edwin Encarnacion strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit hard to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the second run scores. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jordan Jankowski is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Troy Tulowitzki will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Russell Martin stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Four runs here in this half inning. swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Springer there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. The Blue Jays on top, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa. And they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Tulowitzki is right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now his cushion out there has gone from a 1-run lead to a 5-run lead. So he can afford to go right after these guys, and he did so right there to get that first out of the inning.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki gloves it on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
And that's why you love this guy playing short for you. Excellent range, and he's going to show off that hose, too. That's a nice play.
Evan Gattis now standing in, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dominic Brown is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Into the box now, Darwin Barney as he lines this one out to center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Kevin Pillar will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Barney will round third and head for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Runner at second here with one man out. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, you know right now on his way back to the dugout, he's got to be thinking, well, why did you have to break one of my good gamers? Man, it's done me so good already today. I still had a lot more hits in that one.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Astros nothing. Luis Valbuena will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Brown. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, with the hole that they dug themselves here early in the ballgame, it's definitely going to be a long road back. But we've seen stranger things happen, and who knows? Maybe we'll look back on this home run as the one shot that got the huge comeback started.
Here's the big first baseman, John Singleton.
Number 21.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Colabello takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And he knew he had to hurry, so maybe he may have taken a peek down the line right there. This is a slowly hit ball, and he knows he's got a guy that can move. You've got to get it in the web of your glove, because if you don't, you know you're never going to make that play.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire is letting that thing go.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First and second now, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Stroman comes set. 1-2 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with two outs.
Carlos Correa digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In there at the knees, strike one. There goes Altuve. Pitch inside, the throw.
Yeah, there's the runner breaking from first that time, and I think behind the plate he realizes he doesn't have that much of a shot to throw him out. So he's going to try to see if he can catch the guy napping down there at third base, but that's good awareness down there to not fall for it.
Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
The right fielder, number 4.
George Springer will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
It might be time to send out that SOS.
The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Bautista, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Jay Happ is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. So stepping in, Evan Gattis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
tap foul at home plate. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
2 out here and a runner at second. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Trying to hold the lead. And another foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called the ball. 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Astros 5. Jose Bautista will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Yeah, and how about that last half inning? Now it's up to these guys to respond. Maybe punch back, if you will.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. His first homer so far in the series, and they take a 7-5 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Marisnick going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His 4th long ball of this series as they open up an 8-5 lead.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Tony Sipp is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a... Smoked on the ground, left side. Down to the outfield.
And that's a second hit for him here in the ball game, and it's worth pointing. It's hit for the cycle earlier in his career, so who knows? Maybe we'll see it again.
Russell Martin will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Altuve for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Martin. A double play.
Oh, nice. Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they'll roll up your basic 6-4-3.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. In the air now out to left field. Rasmus giving chase. And the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. The Jays are out in front, 8-5. Luis Valbuena will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. One and 2, here it comes. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's the big first baseman, John Singleton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Darwin Barney gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder
Kevin Pillar stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready on 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnik is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Chris Colabello ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Taking over on the mound is Pat Venditti, and his unique ability to work both right and left-handed. This should be fun to watch. Leading off the inning, Jake Marisnick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
Hit out towards second. Barney has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Jose Altuve will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brown on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. And Altuve is into third base with a triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Colby Rasmus will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and one out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he lines this one out to center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Here's George Springer. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Venditti is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. Bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Astros 6. Josh Donaldson will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
The right fielder, number 19,
Jose Bautista will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, this crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Two and 0 count and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marisnick. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion leans in looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
But swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Brett Cecil will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Brett Cecil.
Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Barney. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Luis Valbuena is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Cecil comes set. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
High in the air into shallow left center. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman,
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. John Singleton will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Pat Neshek is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Pat Neshek.
Russell Martin will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One 0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So an unfortunate turn of events for him here as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long. Will Harris will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 36, Will Harris.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through, and he just rips it into center field.
In now, Darwin Barney. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Yeah, this is a ball he probably should have had over at first. You see him come off the base to field it, but then it just gets right through him and on into right field.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In the dirt here. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that was a no-brainer there. If a guy misses that poorly on a curveball, you got better recognition there.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Springer moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Jason Castro will come forward now trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Roberto Osuna is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jason Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Jake Marisnick. chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold on.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Jose Altuve will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is going to end it. The Blue Jays are headed to the ALCS.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Edwin Encarnacion. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight.